okay?
Okay.
But if we can sit on this one.
This one?
Yes, please. Wait a little bit. Can make the frame. Can you speak a little bit for the?
Hello, this is Alex. I'm in Paris now, and I will be having an interview with a guy. I don't know what his name is.
Vincent.
Vincent. Coming from painting, I went to art school to become a painter, in fact. And while I was at art school, I also started a little bit theater in the street theater. There was in the 60s, that was very hip to do theater on the street. And I also lived on top of a theater because my father was toneelmeester, head of technique on the stage. So I was brought up with theater. And at a certain moment, there was I was living at that moment in IJmuiden. It's a place on the coast, a fishing place and steel factories. A rather desolated place, but I liked it. And there was a group of rock musicians from Amsterdam, and they rehearsed in IJmuiden, that's the name of the town, and they were looking for people who could bring some theater in their rock music. And they came to us because we did already that kind of things. So that became something. During several years, it became a professional group. And out of the theater, I had contact with movie makers, and we started to make little movies of parts of our shows. And that was a sort of birth, because when we did our first movie with a director, and I was on the set, and we also worked together about how it looks like. But the first day of shooting, I found out that the director only had to say what he wants and has to have an idea, and then all the rest of the people, they do what is necessary to give form to his ideas. Before I thought you have to know everything about a camera, you have to know everything about light, etc. That's not necessary at all. You only have to know what you want to see. So then I thought literally, well, if it's like this, I can do it myself as well. And then I started writing my first film script.
Niet opnieuw, Jacob.
Ik heb zo'n zin.
Maar ik niet.
Ik hou van je.
Hou op!
A lot of filmers, movie makers, they use the camera as a moving object. If I want to film you, and I want also to show that you are here in this room, I do this, and then I come here. I can't do that. I tried it in this film again one more time, but I already cut it out. I can stand it, I don't know. I prefer, then I like to, when I move, then someone has to walk from there to you. Then I have a reason to move. it's a natural feeling. The same as the cameraman goes too close, then I say immediately it's too close. Ik krijg benauwd. I can't breathe. If you go like this, then it must be this. Oh, sorry.
No, you would be very close.
Well, I do. You saw that in the fragment of Borgman. You see, I do it a little bit more in the fight. You cut. Well, it's almost impossible without doing that. If I want to hit you do it from this side and from the other side, and you can really make a big smack. But well, I notice I'm very strict there in that.
You're very what?
Strict in this movie.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I liked it. I forgot about it. It's also. I saw the beginning when the butcher wants to grab his wife, and there is a little fight and he falls. It's in a big shot. It's not cut in, and that makes it stronger for me. You know what I mean? In a total, not in, because when you, my opinion is when you have totalen, you are more sitting like this, and when you go close, you go like this. And I like more this than. Well, you have two sort of films in Holland. You have the commercial, mainstream movies, and you have the art house films. And there's almost nothing in between. Maybe I'm the only one who is in between, in a way, because the Dutch art house films, exceptions, daar gelaten, there are exceptions, but. And I haven't seen all the art house films, but my impression is that a lot of the art house films are very arty. So they have a very little, they are so arty that nobody wants to see them, that they have such a small audience. And then you have the mainstream. I think my films are not, they say always they are typical Dutch, but they are not. The subjects, the people I show, and that may be typical Dutch, but the way I film is not at all typical Dutch, because the Dutch film is very naturalistic. And the way I film, I know nobody in Holland, also not in the past, was filming like this. That is not a Dutch. Well, you know, Michel Simon.
The critic?
Yes.
Yeah.
He says, he once said that I film like Mondrian is painting. But that's a foreign association.
Yeah.
But something of that I understand. But that has to do with the fact that I'm a painter originally, and that influences the way I look and the way I compose. And that's my background. And you can see that in the whole film was drawn before. I saw it now very clearly, because when you make a film and the first 5 years after it is released, you don't know anything about your own film. You can't even look at it. You see all the faults and you want to do this better, and now I can see more objective in a way to the, and I understand more what people say about it.
Voilà.
Merci.
Ah, excusez-moi, je...